channel. I have June's, Empties, and Duds today, and I've got quite a few things, so let's just jump right in. First is nail stuff. I finished up this Sally Hansen Salon Formula Safe for Sensitive and Artificial Nails. I actually bought this when I was still wearing fake nails, and that's been, let's see, I took them off last September, August, September, so it's been close to a year since I've taken them off, and this really stinks for regular nail polish, and it took me a long time to use it up because I didn't really like it. I don't think it did a very good job. It made a big mess, and I would end up with color like all over my fingers and everything, so I am glad to finally be done with that. The other nail thing that I have in here is the CVS Advanced Nail Polish Remover. I love this. It is 96% acetone, so if you don't like to use acetone, then you probably won't like it. But it's one of those ones where you stick your finger in there and kind of move it around, and if you have glitter polish on or polish that's really hard to get off, you could just soak it in there for a few seconds and just rub it off. I didn't actually use this up, but after a while the color was like this weird, like almost black color, because I've been using it for about a month, I think, and I changed my nail polish 2 or 3 times a week, and so it was just this weird black color, and it was starting to kind of leave that color on my nails. My nails have this weird green tint the last couple times that I used it, so it's time to go get another one. You don't really use it up because the product isn't coming out of there, it's just staying in there. And then let's see, hair stuff. Okay, for hair stuff, I finished up the It's a 10 Miracle Leave-In Plus Keratin. This was a sample, and I absolutely loved this stuff. It smells good. It left my hair really, really soft. I actually sprayed it on my hair when it was dry before I did my flat ironing and stuff, and I loved it. Unfortunately, it's kind of expensive, so I'm looking for a cheaper alternative. I also really, really love the Beauty Protector Protect and Spray, which is kind of the same thing, and they're about the same price point. But I think I like the way the Beauty Protector smells even a little bit better. So I haven't really decided if I'm going to be repurchasing this yet or not. If I do, it'll kind of be a splurge. If you have any suggestions for drugstore leave-in conditioners, preferably with keratin, leave me a comment and let me know. I'm trying one right now that's by, or I just picked it up, it's by Not Your Mother's something. Anyway, I'll let you know what I think about that after I've had a chance to use that. And along with, I'll say that to the end. Okay. Little samples of things that I've used up. I actually have a lot of like little sample things that I've used up. I tried this Avenes all-in-one milk multi-benefit beauty treatment with Rococo oil. I can tell you that I didn't like this at all. I don't like the way that it smells. It smells very medicinal. Like I'm not sure. It's medicinal. It's definitely got like a minty or something like that flavor to it, and I really don't think that it did a great thing for my hair. It added a lot of texture maybe to it, and it didn't work for my style, and I don't think it left my hair really soft, so passing on that. Let's see, I tried this Essilor introductory collection. It had a soothing refiner and cleanser, replenishing scrub, comforting mask, and soothing cream. I actually complained about this, that I'm sorry, my nose is just really itchy for some reason. I don't know why. I've gotten this in one of my, these are all subscription box things, and I kind of complained about it because, I mean, really, it's like, it was kind of like a one shot. I actually stretched it out, managed to stretch it out to 2 shots, except for the mask, and to see, you know, that's really not enough to see if you like a face product, but I can tell you that it was enough to know that I didn't like it. This stuff, I hated the smell of it. I don't think that it really did, it didn't do anything for my skin, and the couple times that I used it that I remember that stood out at all, but I remember that I hated the way that it smelled. Let's see, more face stuff. I tried this tea tree face spa. I posted actually a picture of myself wearing this on Instagram. It was really pretty funny. So check out my Instagram. I'm Dishwater Dreams. This is a pore cleansing fabric facial. You know, one of those ones that you stick it on your face. Tea tree and spearmint. It was definitely warm. On my face. You leave it on for 5 to 10 minutes. I think I left it on for like 7 or 8. It was definitely warm on my face, probably because of the tea tree and spearmint. And one thing I really liked about this is it did have a flap that went over your nose. A lot of times when these fabric masks, there's just a hole for your nose, and so you don't really get your nose done. But this one had like a little flap that you put down over your nose. My main complaint with this was that it didn't really stay on my chin very well, so I kind of had to hold it on my chin, and then afterwards you're supposed to massage it in. I did have a lot left. I do think it was refreshing, but I'm not sure that it didn't really do anything that I noticed. It just made my skin feel refreshed, but I don't think that it really did a whole lot for my pores. So I will not be purchasing that. I don't think I'm a really big fan of those fabric masks because they don't fit my face right ever. And then this was another beauty box thing. I can't remember which ones I got these in. But these were all fairly recent. Skin Iceland Solutions for Stressed Skin Hydro Cool Firming Eye Gels. Helps firm and depuff within 10 minutes. And these were, I don't know if you can see like this little picture on the back, but these were actually like little gel things that you stick on your face. And they actually went kind of way back here. They actually went back to my hairline. But you just stick them under your eyes and leave them on there for 10 minutes. And they're supposed to firm and depuff. With one try, I didn't really necessarily notice any firming. They were very cool and they did feel good, but you know, kind of like any cooling gel type stuff, about 5 minutes after you took them off, the cooling effect was completely gone. I did like these a lot, but they are expensive. It's like $30 for 8 of them, I think. So I will not be repurchasing this. I really like my e.l.f. Little cooling roller, so I think it works just as well as this, so I'm going to stick to that. But those were really nice. So if you like something like that where you just leave it on, that would be a really good option. More face samples. I finished up the Dr. Brandt's Microdermabrasion Skin Exfoliant Sample. I've kind of been hoarding this for a long time. I got this in, these are all subscription boxes. This stuff is fantastic. I think it does a really great job. You just do it in the shower and you kind of rub it in, and it definitely feels tingly and you can feel the exfoliant. You just massage it in for a couple minutes and rinse it off, and my face feels great afterwards. It looks great. It looks brightened. It looks younger. I think it really looks great, and I love this, but it is very expensive, so I will not be purchasing it at least at this time because of the cost. And then this is another mask. This is Hey Honey Take It Off Exfoliating Peel Off Mask. This is one of those ones where it's like a clear gel and you put it all over your face. You did have to put it on kind of thick in order to be able to peel it off, and then you peel it off of your face after about 10 minutes. And this was probably the best stuff I've ever tried for blackheads. I really don't get breakouts very often on my face. If I do, I tend to get like one, and it's way under the skin and it lasts forever and nothing helps. But I do get a lot of blackheads right here on my chin and on the side of my nose here. And I really think this did a great job. The only thing is that going around my nose ring, trying to get down here where I really need help with blackheads and stuff was kind of interesting. Every time I peeled this off, I always managed to pull my nose ring partially out. So there you go. But I went to go buy some of this. It's like $30 and something, but they were completely sold out. So I'm going to keep my eye out looking for this because I do want to purchase that. Couple more samples that I finished are perfume samples, and this is, I'm actually embarrassed to admit that I used up an entire sample of this, but this is Ed Hardy's Hearts and Daggers, and I actually really liked the smell of this. I've had it for quite a while, just because like it's Ed Hardy, but it smells so good. I do have an Ed Hardy perfume. It's not Hearts and Daggers, it's another one. And I didn't buy it because I like the smell of it. I've actually never worn it. I probably never will wear it. And I picked it up at the antique store. Someone was selling it for $1 and it's still full. So apparently they didn't like the way it smelled either. But it's the one with the black skull on top, and I bought it just because I liked the black skull, because skulls are awesome because they protect your brain. But I actually really like this Hearts and Daggers perfume, and I've looked for it, but I haven't seen it anywhere. And I'm not sure if I would buy it because it's Ed Hardy. But I really did like that scent. I also finished up the Couture La La, which I think was in my weekly favorites or monthly favorites. This is Couture La La by Juicy Couture, and I like the smell of this even better. Oh, I just love it. Why does perfume have to be so expensive? I can't ever really buy it, so I just use these samples. And then last thing that I finished up, which technically is not completely empty, but this is Mary Kay's Mineral Powder Foundation. And this is, I have it in the color beige, which is 0.5, and this is a really great foundation. I love this for when my skin is really oily, because I can put it on and you know, it doesn't look funky. Like it doesn't melt off my face when it's hot. It's just really great. I do have to take one with me and touch it up throughout the day. It doesn't stay tremendously it doesn't have tremendous lasting power. It lasts for probably 6 hours, but this isn't 100% completely empty. I actually took, there was one of those little plastic things with the holes in it where you can tap it out into the lid, but I had just a little bit left in here that I couldn't tap out, so I pulled it off and put it into my other one that I had left. I actually combined 2 of these, so now I have like a quarter of one left, but I love these. So that is all of my empties for this week. Hi, I'm filming. So say hi. Okay. I'm gonna finish filming now. Okay, so fails for this week. I have 3. And the first one is a non-beauty, so I'm going to just include that first. And this is a bracelet that I have that I love, and I want to say I got this at Maurice's a couple years ago, but it's got these little flowers on it, and I love it. It actually goes with this stack of stuff that I'm wearing here. It came with these, which I love. There's like silver and then like the little fake diamond thing, and then I added in, do you guys remember these where you get the little I forgot what they're called, the Italian charm bracelets, and I usually wear mine with that, but I always used to wear this with it, and this week the string broke because it's just like an elastic string, so well, I will call him back. Okay, this next thing I've had for a while, and I bought this when it was on sale and I hadn't really used it yet, so I pulled it out when I ran out of my It's a 10, and this is the Vidal Sassoon Pro Series Spray Heat, Protect, and Shine. And it's one of those ones that it kind of separates, so you have to shake it up in order to use it. I'm sure that it works fine as a heat protectant, but it's, well, no, I won't say that it works fine as a heat protectant. I hate the way that this smells. It has a very, it smells like hair products. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like, okay, it smells like Aquanet circa 1985. That's what it smells like. It probably doesn't actually smell like that because but that's what it reminds me of. And it leaves my hair feeling, like I have hairspray in it, like that kind of crunchy, like I have Aquanet in it, that kind of crunchy feeling. And I wear this like, you know, sleek, soft, I don't actually wear hairspray in my hair except for in a couple of places, like where, you know, I kind of route it up back here to get a little bit of volume, and then right here to get a little bit of volume, and sometimes I'll spray my bangs, but I do not put hairspray in my hair. I hate the way that it feels, and so this was just a big fail for me. Okay, my last fail for the week was this Rimmel Scandalized Rockin' Curves mascara. I'm not calling it a 100% complete fail at this time, but I am calling it a temporary fail. I did a full review of this earlier this week, so I'll post a link to that below. But the thing is this is just a really wet formula, and it was flaking on me, and when you pull it out, you get kind of a lot of extra product. I really like the applicator brush. I think that it looks great. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm actually just going to stick it in my drawer and kind of let it dry out for a couple weeks and see what that does to it, and hopefully maybe that makes the formula a little bit better, because I do like that brush. But if the formula doesn't really work out, I don't know, I may take this brush and put it in a different Rimmel mascara and see how that goes. But this just really, it was kind of a fail this week in trying it out. So that is all of my empties and fails for July. My empties and duds. I hope that you liked this. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you found this helpful or interesting, leave me a comment below and let me know if you have any suggestions for a less expensive dupe for the It's a 10. There probably aren't any because it was really so great. But if you have any suggestions, then just leave me a comment and let me know. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around and watching today. Thank you so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!